Are we recording?
Yep.
All right, everybody. This is a 2003 Ford. Interesting story on this one. That's why I stopped at Ford. This truck started out as an F250, and local people will know the name if they're into cars. Other people won't, but this truck was built by Jeff Vinsel of Belpre, Ohio. And Jeff is a really what I would call world-class fabricator. And this was actually a pretty simple job for him. But this truck was turned into an F350 dually. He did that, repainted the truck, serviced it, did all kinds of stuff to it. So when you run the VIN, it's going to come back as an F250. This is a 2003. The chassis has 292,000 miles on it. 7.3 diesel automatic, 4-wheel drive. I mean, it's a nice, clean truck, really is. Everything works on it. So yeah, we're gonna take it for a little road test and see how it does. So I'm gonna kick the AC on this nice March day and get a little fresh air conditioning. So here we go. I got my boy riding with me today. We got Tanner Blaine. Say hi, Tanner.
Hello.
There he is. He is riding with Dad. So we're going to take her down the road a little bit. It's a good running truck. It's 7.3s, you know, they're not crazy powerhouses, but they run good and they're reliable. He repainted the whole truck. It's got a little bit of a lift on it. Trailer brakes. It's a nice piece. So we are just taking it down the street here so you can just see how it drives. Got the AC cranking. It's got a nice Pioneer double din radio in it. It's got power windows. You can show that stuff if you want to, big guy. Yeah. Phone's ringing, but we'll catch that a little bit later. Got some auto meter gauges up here with your typical stuff. It's monitoring. I think before we get this truck sold, we're going to try to figure out what's up with the rear view camera, make sure that's working. Kind of nice to have on a truck this big. I bought this truck not actually from the fellow that built it. I actually suggested to a buddy of mine that he buy this truck. He bought it, had it for several years, and was buying a new house and doing some things and wanted to downsize some loans. So I wound up buying the truck from him, knowing that it was a good truck. And it is a good truck. You know, it's a nice looking truck. It's in good, clean shape. Body-wise, it's extremely clean. I think about the only bit of rust is on the passenger fender, and you'll see it in the pictures. There's a little, I'll have a picture in the listing pointing at it. It's just got a little spot. But yeah, it's a nice piece. What do you think of it, Tanner? You like it?
I like it.
You want to film the interior a little bit? Look around it? Doing all right? Say that if you you have any questions about this truck, you can call or text 304-834-0798. I take text messages pretty much any time of the night. Phone calls, I kind of like generally stop answering those after about dinner time. Alright, we're going to pull over here and give a quick walk around so you guys can see the condition of it. Any flaws and such that I see on it. So let's pull right here. Alright, like my lovely assistant here to jump out. You want to jump out the door there, lovely assistant? Alright, come on over this way. Alright, now let me do that. Alright, so I'm going to walk you around it real quick. You can see its overall condition. Tires are decent. I'm not going to say those are great. What are these things? They're basically 35s, but they're metrics, I think. Now they are legit. They're 35, 1250, 17s. When he did the conversion, he did put the newer style Ford dually wheels on it. Paints, probably at this point, I don't know, 5 years old maybe, if I was guessing. I think one thing we're going to do, I'm going to clean up this wiring right here for the trailer hitch. That camera, I don't know if that works, but we're going to run through that and try to get that working. I'm going to do the Super Duty letters in a charcoal. This truck's actually two-tone, you can barely tell. It's like a really dark charcoal on the bottom. I think I will also do a nice looking tip on the back. It is missing a step pad on this board on the back, and the driver's side, it's missing it on the front. And then here's this little bad spot right there. So, not very bad. Take that. All right, now one last thing. We're gonna pop the hood. Buddy, you know how to pop the hood? Like under here. Here, pull the handle. See the handle right there? It says pull. Actually, I lied to you. That's the brake. How about this one? It says hood. Yeah, it might be that one. Pull out. Attaboy. Got it. Be careful. Don't get your smutty fingers all over that nice, nice black paint. Here, hold on a second there. There we go. Take a look at the old power barn there. Peek around that. A diesel mechanic, you don't profess to be. You may know more about what you're seeing than I do. I just know 7.3s are good trucks. Had a bunch of them. So yeah, so that's it. Tanner, I'm gonna hand this back to you. You can film my pretty face. Got any other questions? Call, text 304-834-0798. We will have a price on this truck in the next day or so. I've got a couple little things, like I said, I want to do to it before I put that number on it. Won't be anything out of range. It'll be a good price. So give me a call or text. Thank you. Take care.